Think forward. Think Research Channel.
One of the most essential activities of childhood is a wholehearted commitment to fantasy play. Children, alone or with other youngsters, are often found deeply absorbed in the process of let's pretend. Let's pretend we're cowhands riding the range in the far west, or captain of a ship at sea, or astronauts guiding a spaceship to the stars, or let's play house. The roles may change, but the simplest background can provide a rich and complex setting for most children to indulge their fantasies. The children you see here have no such dreams. They seem to ignore the colorful toys around them, or when encouraged to use the equipment, may instead resort to simple stereotyped rocking or hand-waving. These children have an autism spectrum disorder. They do not yet know how to play. If they are to learn this most human of childhood behaviors, they will have to be taught, in a step-by-step fashion, how to go about the task. Notice how isolated most of these children appear. Even as they share the same piece of equipment, they seem indifferent to one another. This lack of interest and awareness of other people is one of the common features of autism spectrum disorders. They typically show a minimal attachment, even to their parents. In fact, it was this lack of attachment that led many early observers to speculate that these children were the product of a defective home environment. Their parents were not able to be loving. Today, we have a very different view of the causes of autism spectrum disorders.
Supper ready? What do you want for supper? What do you want for supper?
Most scientists believe these are biologically based disorders, and there is accumulating evidence to support this modern view that autism spectrum disorders are the result of neurological or biochemical defect in the brain.
The symptoms of autism spectrum disorders are present at a very young age. There are no known cures for these disorders, and specialized education is currently the single most effective intervention available. Experienced professionals can reliably make these diagnoses in 2-year-olds and are working on tools to identify autism spectrum disorders in even younger children.
Give me 3 pennies. Right here.
The education of students on the autism spectrum should begin with the earliest diagnosis and remain available as the child matures, and for many enter adulthood. Of the available educational interventions for students on the autism spectrum, applied behavior analysis, ABA, is the most widely used and scientifically validated approach.
We know that autism spectrum disorders are biologically based, but until we know specific causes and until we know specific cures, it's really our job as an educational facility to provide the very best adaptive education that we can for people who are on the autism spectrum. And we do that using the principles of applied behavior analysis. We use that as our organizing theme in our entire curriculum, whether it's for the youngest preschooler with whom we work or the oldest adult with whom we work. Although the content changes and the methods change, the underlying principles of applied behavior analysis remain at the heart of what we're doing.
The National Credentialing Program for Board-Certified Behavior Analysts, BCBA, is one of the very important measures of the competence of an ABA service provider.
The faculty of the Douglas Developmental Disabilities Center have developed and teach a series of 5 advanced graduate level courses in applied behavior analysis, which are designed to meet the academic requirements for people pursuing certification as a behavior analyst. We also have a series of practicum experiences which give people the hands-on training they need to be successful as behavior analysts. We maintain an ongoing relationship and collaboration with the National Certification Board to ensure that those experiences meet those national standards.
On your mark, Get set, go, Tommy, go. Come on, go, 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 go.
Efforts to diagnose and treat individuals with autism spectrum disorders are rapidly advancing. Until these disorders can be prevented or cured, scientifically based educational interventions, such as those at the Douglas Developmental Disabilities Center, are helping students to achieve their potential for the most independent and productive lives that are possible.
We opened the Douglas Developmental Disabilities Center in 1972 with the approval of the Board of Governors of Rutgers University. We're approved by the New Jersey Department of Education and also used for services by the New Jersey Department of Human Services and the New Jersey Department of Health and Senior Services.
As a university-based program, our commitment includes the education of undergraduate and graduate students and the dissemination of knowledge through research, training, and consultative services. We also provide information about the treatment and education of people with autism spectrum disorders to the professional community and the general public. The DDDC serves approximately 250 students, families, and school districts, and employs 100 full-time staff and an equal number of part-time employees. All teachers and speech therapists hold New Jersey state certification and are encouraged to pursue certification as a behavior analyst, and many staff hold BCBA or BCABA credentials. Many of the Senior Center's staff have co-authored posters and research papers and have presented at local, state, and national conferences. The academic faculty members at the DDDC, in conjunction with the Center for Applied Psychology of the Graduate School of Applied and Professional Psychology at Rutgers University, offer graduate-level ABA courses and continuing educational opportunities that are required for certification as a behavior analyst. The 4 divisions of the DDDC and the school program serve children and adults with autism spectrum disorders. The Division of Outreach Services provides a variety of school, home, and center-based services for students as young as 2 years.
The Division of Outreach Services is dedicated to providing the highest quality training and consultation to meet the needs of individuals with autism spectrum disorders, their families, and also the professional community that serves them. School-based services provide consultation to programs, either public or private. Home-based services offer applied behavior analysis programs. We can do individual educational plan development. We provide educational staff who are able to work with the learners in their home. The early intervention program focuses on the needs of learners who are younger than 3 years of age. Assessment services include psychoeducational evaluations. They include functional behavioral assessments.
The Division of Adult and Transitional Services offers a program for adults.
The Division of Adult and Transitional Services offers an environment for adults with autism spectrum disorders that promotes individual growth and the skills necessary to become active, engaged, and participating members of society. The adult program provides a wide range of employment experiences. The life skills training part of the adult program is a critical part of our program in that it develops critical life skills. Community integration is very important to us in adult and transitional services. We take regular trips to a variety of places in the community, such as the library, arcades, the movies, the bank, and a variety of other places within our own Rutgers community and our own township.
The Division of Educational Services provides various supports to the school program.
The Division of Educational Services is actively involved in the school program, and it works closely with the Division of Research and Training. It is also responsible for coordinating the professional development plan for teachers and school leaders, and it looks to ensure that our certified staff maintain ongoing requirements for their profession. Additionally, our division coordinates staff performance evaluations for the school program, and it collaborates with other divisions on curriculum development. We are also responsible to ensure that the services that the center provides are in compliance with governmental regulations. And we act as a liaison to the parent-teacher organization, DOORS.
And the Division of Research and Training has the responsibility to ensure the integrity of the ABA programming at the DDDC.
We're responsible for all of the research that is conducted at the Douglas Developmental Disabilities Center, and that includes the design and the implementation and the evaluation of all of the research studies that we have going on. And we also coordinate a lot of related research projects that are being done by other university organizations or even outside agencies that want to collaborate with us. We invite all of the families that we work with to participate in our projects, but it's entirely voluntary. And it doesn't have any impact on services that a family would receive from the center. They're free to participate or not to participate. We take the lead in all of the activities of training within the Douglas Developmental Disabilities Center, and we also consult to our staff on the assessment and treatment of problematic behaviors that students might be experiencing in their classrooms. In addition to that, we also provide outside training, both within the university community and to the community at large, about how to meet the needs of learners with autism in classrooms outside of our center.
The school program at the Douglas Developmental Disabilities Center provides comprehensive educational services.
The school program of the DDDC serves children ages 3 to 21 who are diagnosed with an autism spectrum disorder.
The school program uses intensive, individualized ABA model that highlights the development and generalization of speech and language, social skills, functional academics, life skills, pre-vocational skills, and daily living skills. Each class is staffed with certified teachers, speech therapists, and highly trained paraprofessionals. Functional behavioral assessment is the cornerstone for development of all behavioral interventions. Each class shares all of the DDDC's resources and supports, particularly the Division of Research and Training that ensures educational programming is state-of-the-art.
The school program has classrooms on 3 campuses: the Douglas School campus, the Riders Lane campus, and the Annex.
The Douglas School campus runs 4 classes. Students in our preschool classes are provided with a range of educational experiences. Some students receive exclusive one-to-one instruction to establish behavioral control and fundamental skills, such as attending, following directions, and the rudiments of speech. Adaptive skills, such as toileting and dressing, are also taught. Other students are provided with a blend of individual and small group teaching to promote expanded communication and social skills. Another group of students is placed in our Small Wonders class, where they attend school with the same age-typical peers and are prepared for a less restrictive placement. Many of the students are provided with part-time experiences in Small Wonders to enhance their social and communication development. Our elementary-age students are provided with a rich student-to-staff ratio that includes individual, small, and large group instruction. The curriculum emphasizes instructional readiness, behavioral control, basic communication, and social skills training with a focus on independence and life skills. Students in our intermediate classes receive primarily paired and small group instruction. However, strategic individual support is also available. The curriculum focuses on advanced communication and social skills, functional academics, and the remediation of behavioral concerns. Students in our secondary classes learn to work in larger groups along with paired and small group instruction. The curriculum highlights functional academics and community and life skills while continuing to remediate behavioral concerns. University and community-based work opportunities are also available, and coordination of transitions to post-secondary placements is also provided.
Similarly, at the Riders Lane campus, we offer a preschool class where students are provided with exclusive one-to-one instruction.
The curriculum emphasizes instructional and behavioral control, readiness skills, interpersonal awareness, and communication skills. Students in this class are being prepared for a less restrictive setting. Students in the elementary class receive primarily one-to-one instruction and individually supported paired instruction when appropriate. The curriculum focuses on instructional readiness skills, communication and social responsiveness. Behavioral concerns are also addressed. Systematic transitional planning for less restrictive placements is also provided. Students in our adolescent class pose very substantial behavioral problems that preclude them from being placed in other less restrictive settings. These young people all have significant, long-standing, challenging behaviors, such as aggression or self-injury, and have not responded favorably to previous treatment efforts. Students in this class receive exclusive one-to-one instruction, and additional support is also available. The curriculum focuses on instructional and behavioral control, along with functional academics. Pre-vocational training is also provided.
Pay attention, Kevin. Ready? An ice cream sundae with strawberry topping. Strawberry topping.
Students in our Asperger class have average or above average intellectual functioning and a diagnosis of Asperger's disorder, who require more extensive social skills training and or engage in challenging behaviors that preclude placement in a less restrictive setting.
You have to listen carefully.
Students in this class are provided with a rich student-to-staff ratio, as well as a curriculum that emphasizes the development of academic and interpersonal skills. These students also have the opportunity to work towards their GED in preparation for post-secondary experiences. The Annex is a partnership with a New Jersey public school system. The 6 elementary-age students in our Annex class receive exclusive one-to-one instruction by DDDC staff in a public school building and are also provided with all of the other supports from the center. The curriculum focuses on instructional and behavioral control, readiness skills, communication, and social responsiveness. A range of inclusive experiences is also available.
Do I get a hello? Hello? Hello?
Well, you know, a teacher's day ends in the afternoon, but a parent's day is basically never over. They're always under pressure to be a teacher, to be an advocate, of course, to be a loving parent. And all of those demands require that the parents be very, very well trained in using the kinds of teaching methods that we use here at the center. So we're really doing 2 things for families. We're training them in the basics of applied behavior analysis, and we're supporting them emotionally in the face of all the stress that's involved in raising a child with an autism spectrum disorder.
Put this on the pillow. Oh, thanks.
Our DOORS program, which is basically our parent-teacher association, is very active in providing all kinds of different activities for the children, the adolescents, and adults at the center. And 2 of the programs that they offer that are most relevant here, perhaps, are, first of all, our after-school program, and second, our Saturday social skills program. And in both of those cases, what we're doing essentially is taking the children into the community and providing them with opportunities to learn the social skills, the interpersonal skills that they're going to need to function in a wider world.
One of the most important goals of the program is to teach the students to speak.
Look, I want play food. You got it, buddy. Whoa.
In our work with very young children, our initial goal is to make the teaching staff a source of high-quality, fun interactions. Once a student has mastered the basic skills, he or she is ready to leave the highly structured one-to-one teaching ratio and move into intermediate classes.
Watch a video over there.
In addition to learning to share the teacher's time and attention, students develop the academic and readiness skills, which will enable them to master reading, math, and writing as they progress through the program. Since all of the students have significant language and communication challenges, the curriculum of the center is focused on ways to stimulate language.
I'm shy.
As students with autism spectrum disorders grow older, they may move in several directions. Some children can be included into regular classes in the public schools. Many others, when they leave here, will enter special classes for students with neurological or cognitive impairments in their own school district or a nearby private school. The students in the adolescent classes continue to develop academic skills and begin to learn pre-vocational and life independence skills. The center's aim is to help these students become as fully integrated into the community as possible and to lead more fulfilling lives as adults. Some students graduate from these classes and attend the center's adult program. The Douglas Developmental Disabilities Center, through the application of a broad range of ABA instructional methods by well-trained and supervised professional staff members, strives to change the lives of people with autism spectrum disorders in meaningful ways and to promote the most independent and productive life that is possible. The majority of our students achieve these goals. More than 30 years of service delivery at the DDDC has confirmed the substantial research documenting the effectiveness of ABA for students with autism spectrum disorders.
Smart guy, you get your shakes ready.
While progress varies, most students show meaningful changes. In an effort to learn more about autism spectrum disorders, the center maintains an active research program in order to bring even greater benefit to the next generation of students.